everyone, welcome back to the Wonder of Anime podcast. I'm your host, Lisa. I am a multimedia anime content creator, and my work spans across my blog, my YouTube channel, and of course, this podcast. On this show, I interview your favorite anime voice actors, notable figures from the anime and manga industry, and of course, way more. Welcome to the last episode of 2022. I can't believe it. Also, this is probably like the third episode of 2022, but whatever. I am so excited to be recording this episode as I am doing my yearly anime recap. I'm going to tell you about the anime that I've watched this year and what I'm looking forward to next year. I also will be talking about my 2023 plans for the Wonder of Anime brand as a whole. And I have very many good things planned. So let's get into this recap. Now, I'm going to start off with the anime that I've watched and completed. First, I'm going to start off with the anime that is 2022 anime, meaning anime that aired in this year. I always watch a lot of old stuff too, so I kind of just made like a separate section for that. So starting off with 2022 anime, of course, you guys know that we're starting off with Attack on Titan Season 4, Part 2. I have a little confession to make in that I did not finish this. Listen, y'all, as you guys know, if you follow me on my social media, I had a baby this year, I bought a house this year, and Attack on Titan, first of all, is one of my favorite anime, definitely in the top 5. I would say in the top 3. And this season, as an anime only person, was absolutely insane. Every single episode, I was having a heart attack, back to back, anxiety on anxiety on anxiety. The last 4 episodes, those are the only ones that I have to watch, but it was at a time that, girl, I was buying this house, I was getting more pregnanter by the day, and I just could not bring myself to watch it. And what happens with me in anime, and me in a lot of things actually, is if I miss one, I'm gonna miss another, and it's real hard for me to get back into it. And Attack on Titan caused me so much distress, which is so funny because I love this show, but it's so painful, and I just couldn't finish it yet. And I do plan on finish it. I actually plan on finishing these last couple episodes once Season 4 Part 3 is about to come out. I might actually just rewatch the whole thing and suffer again. But it was really good. You already know. I just had to take a little break. We coming back though. Following that, we have Demon Slayer Season 2, The Entertainment District. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Demon Slayer is so good, and I see that it gets a lot of hate online or people think it's overrated. I'm not one of those people. I absolutely love Demon Slayer. I actually ended up watching this season twice because I watched it when it initially aired in sub, and then I ended up watching the dub when my husband was watching it, and it just affirmed again that it was fucking bomb.com. It was so good. The animation, I think this is one of the best animated anime of the year that I saw, and I loved it so much. I cannot wait until the next season. Tengen, that's my man. I will be wife number 4. You know what it is. Like, he is just so fine. It was just another banger season. Also in, I think winter, spring, I don't know the season anymore. No, it was definitely winter, was Sasaki and Milano. Listen, you already know I am a boys love aficionado, and Sasaki and Milano did not disappoint. It was one of the best boys love. Like, these new boys love, they not doing these old boys loves how they used to with like the dub con and very questionable shit. No, Sasaki and Milano is absolutely adorable. A really slow burn high school romance, and it was just made with so much love and so much care, the same as it would have been, the same as it would have been a straight romance. And I absolutely love that it got the absolute best treatment. The animation, the colors, the music, everything was beautiful. And I actually want to get the manga this year and read it. And I just love them so much. And I cannot wait for season 2 and whatever else is coming with Sasaki and Milano. It was just so adorable. It actually was my little sweet treat after the anxiety inducing, like I would watch Attack on Titan and go through all the anxiety, then I would watch Demon Slayer, and then I would finish it up with Sasaki and Miyano because it just brought me back down and made me so happy and was just so cute. I really can't remember if there was any like summer anime. I don't know, summer's blur. But moving into the fall 2022 anime, so My Hero Academia season 6 Cour 1, man, another, My Hero Academia, like, there's a lot of haters, there's a lot of Deku haters. Yeah, I do not care. I love My Hero Academia. It is a favorite anime of mine. I absolutely love Deku. I love the story. It just, to me, is just awesome. And this season did not disappoint. As you guys know, with every anime, I'm almost always anime only, so did not see this coming. It was so suspenseful, so dramatic. I think I cried every single episode this core, and I'm just so excited. I cannot wait until 2 weeks from now when the next part comes out and seeing how they're going to recover everything because it's crazy. It's so good. And I really enjoyed it, especially I think because season 5, which I saw this year, I'll get into in a little bit, was like the second half of season 5 was very slow because it was like the school training arc, although it makes sense and then it tied into the events in season 6. I think the way that season 6 just picked it back up, brought the hype up again, it was just I enjoyed it so much. Also, this fall 2022, Play It Cool Guys, which I think also has 2 cours. This is a short anime. I think the episodes are like 12 minutes long, and it is just so adorable. I actually learned about it like 1 week before it started airing, and it's just, I love a little slice of lifey, cute little thing that really just, it's not anxiety inducing. You're just having fun, laughing. I really enjoyed Play It Cool Guys. And following along with the slice of life vein, we have Do It Yourself. Do It Yourself was, I think, my favorite of fall 2022 aside from My Hero because it was just so cute. And I am actually doing a blog post review of the entire season. I will confess, I have 1 episode left to watch, and that is because I do not want it to be over. Do It Yourself is such a girls anime. Like, if you love girls and friendship and just girls like working together and being awesome and building shit, I highly recommend Do It Yourself. And I have to bring myself to watch the last episode, although I don't because I don't want it to end. But I have a really good review coming up of it, so stay tuned for that. And finally, I saved this anime for last because while I love this anime, I have some thoughts, and that is Chainsaw Man. So straight off the bat, just talking about the anime, I really enjoyed Chainsaw Man. I was very interested once I saw like the little preview that came out, I think almost 2 years ago when they did that little trailer. And MAPPA just, they knocked it out the park to me with the animation, with the music. Like, first of all, they had Kenshi doing the OP. I fucking love Kenshi. Like, I stan Kenshi. Not even his like anime stuff. Like, his albums are just amazing. I'm so glad that I discovered his music, and the fact that he did the OP is just amazing. Like, it is so good. The anime itself as an anime only was so interesting. I love the pacing. I love the storytelling. I could not tell what was going to happen next. I would think I would know what's going to happen. It turned out I didn't know, and I was always pleasantly surprised. grossed out. When you want an anime that is like new and refreshing, this is the way that you do it, where you don't know what the hell's happening. You just in for the ride, no expectations. That being said, I think Chainsaw Man, in terms of like the community, was annoying as fuck. And for some reason, specifically like Chainsaw Man manga people, and this isn't anybody that I'm like cool with, thank God, but like a lot of people were just insufferable about the anime. The people who read the manga, like, people, this is what annoyed me, right? Because people who read the anime, who read the manga, were like, oh, no spoilers, but then they would be like, y'all anime onlys ain't ready, y'all ain't ready for this, I can't wait to see how the anime onlys gonna react to this episode. I don't know how to tell this to you guys, but that is a spoiler. If you're telling people to like, if you're getting people hype, you're telling them they're not prepared for what's going to happen. Even if you're not telling them what's going to happen, that's a spoiler in itself. As I said, I really enjoyed Chainsaw Man, but one of the things to me that was very annoying is that it was so hyped up with good reason, but to the point that like the manga people were kept being like, yo, this is crazy, like, y'all not ready, it's so crazy, that then I could not gauge the crazy. When things would happen, I didn't feel like that was the crazy part. So I'm like, is this the crazy part? This was kind of crazy, but is it gonna get crazier? Like, I just could not gauge what was happening in terms of like, was this what everybody was talking about? And then it was so hyped that I feel like the parts that I was supposed to be hype about, the parts that were mind blowing, didn't hit as hard for me because I kept expecting more based on what the manga people had said. And I feel like if I just had completely tuned out anything, then I would have been more shocked. I would have been more like, oh my God. But because like I had no meter, I had nothing to gauge it with, just going off manga people going in, every moment to me felt like there was more coming, to the part where I thought more things were going to happen and I would be scared at certain parts because I just kept expecting a change. I just kept expecting a turn. And then when it didn't happen, I was kind of like, oh, well, that was it. Okay. I guess like Chainsaw Man is unpredictable and it's very different from anything else that's out there, but the twists and turns were built up so much that I was not twisted and turning. It was enjoyable, it was entertaining, I was surprised, but I felt like I would have enjoyed it more if I didn't have the manga buzz and the manga people just like, y'all just crazy, y'all not ready, bitch. You don't know my level of ready. You don't know how I'm gonna react to stuff. But now you set this expectation that I don't know if I'm gonna be able to meet. That's just me. And that was my only complaint with the Chainsaw Man. And the thing about me is when I'm watching currently airing anime is that I'm very good with my filters and I'm very good with like muting stuff and making sure that I don't see stuff. Like, y'all know, I saw Attack on Titan, like binged everything and was surprised at every single turn because that's how good my filters were. But I think with the new change with like Elon taking over Twitter and all that stuff, I feel like that really had an effect on the filters and the muting because I was seeing stuff that I had muted and blocked and that was annoying. But that's it for the 2022 anime that I completed in terms of anime that came out in 2022. Other anime that I finished in 2022, one was Love Stage, which is like an older BL, and I loved it. I will say that the beginning definitely has like a dub con scene that's like typical yaoi trope that I hate. But one thing that I enjoyed is that they addressed it. It was wrong. Everybody like was upset when it happened, and then like they apologized, moved on. It kind of doesn't happen again. And it is just, this anime was so hilarious. I definitely want to rewatch it. I also want to read the manga. It's on my like to buy list because I really, really enjoyed reading. I mean, I really, really enjoyed watching it. I also finished Bungo Stray Dogs season 3. That I had started it, I think, in 2021, but when I learned that season 4 was coming out in 2023, I like held off on finishing season 3 because I love Bungo Stray Dogs. It is so, so good, but I didn't want it to end. I have a problem with letting go. I didn't want it to end, so I did not finish it. And then I finished it maybe like a month or two ago because I was like, all right, season 4 is going to come out soon. And absolutely loved it. And then I saw two like short animes. I call these like, I forgot what's that me? Or is it Erica? I forgot. I think Ari has like a term for it and now I can't remember it, but they're just like, maybe she calls it how to's, but they're just like little bites of anime. And these specifically are food and alcohol related. One is Love is Like a Cocktail and the other is Wakakozake. They're just like 2-3 minute episodes. Wakakozake is with food and alcohol, like mixing the two. It's this girl, she goes to different restaurants and gets different food. And then Love is Like a Cocktail is a girl who is married and her husband makes her different cocktails, and the episodes have like the recipe, and they were short, very cute. I just love slice of life stuff, so I very much enjoyed that. This next part is anime that I'm still currently watching or that I started and haven't finished yet, and why I haven't finished it. So on this list is Bleach season 1 and season 2. I love Bleach. Bleach is actually very, 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 very good. But I started it, I think, in August. And what ended up happening was that I think in September, Crunchyroll took Bleach off because it went to Hulu. And as a result, I have not finished watching it because I don't have Hulu without the ads. I pay for like 300 subscription services. Yeah, I can't pay for another one. And I just can't do commercials. Like, my time is limited already as it is. And I just don't got the time to be watching commercials. So I need to go back and finish Bleach, especially because this new Bleach that came out looks crazy. And it's so good. But I don't know about these commercials. So I'm either going to have to find somebody that got Hulu without the ads, borrow their login, suck it up, which I don't think is going to happen, or find another way to watch these. Another anime that I started was Sk8 the Infinity. I got like halfway through it. It was really good. If I like stop watching something, it's very hard for me to get back into it because I'm like a binge. I'm all or nothing person. But it's really good and enjoyable. I also saw Takunomi, which is another short anime. I think the episodes are like 12 to 13 minutes long. It's like about these girls that are roommates and their drink. Every episode focuses like on a drink and a food pairing. Also very good. Also need to finish. I think I have like 4 episodes left. Another one that I saw was Kakuriyo Bed and Breakfast. This is another one that I'm like halfway through and I was really, really liking it. But here's why I stopped. And I do plan on finishing it. But I stopped because it is a manga that I think the manga's ongoing too. And I kind of like spoiled for myself that season 1 ends and it's not ending. Like, a development that I want to happen doesn't happen by the end of season 1, although it is like ongoing in the manga. And that kind of like slowed my roll because I was really, really watching it hoping this one development would happen. And when I learned the development's not going to happen this season, I was like, oh, okay. I don't know if they're doing a season 2. A lot of shoujo, you know how it is. They do a season 1, they never come back, and you just got to go to the manga. So I don't know about that. The last anime that I've started, and I am watching it, and if you've been on my Instagram or my YouTube shorts, you already know this. And I can't believe I'm saying this because I swore I would never watch this anime, but I watched it. It got hooked. I'm hooked. And I'm gonna tell you the backstory on how I got hooked. But that is One Piece. Y'all, I'm a straw hat. I became a straw hat. I didn't think it was gonna happen, but it happened. So with One Piece, I swear I was never gonna watch it because I do not do long anime, y'all. I'm a 12 episode girly, 24 at most, but things have been changing. So with One Piece, it's funny because my husband started it last year, and when he started it, I literally was like, I can't believe you started this. It's so long. Da, 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 da. Because I was mad that I kept telling him to watch Jujutsu Kaisen and he wasn't watching it, although he did watch it this year. And I was just like, I can't believe this. So, y'all know I had the baby or whatever. When we had the baby, if you're a parent, you know the first 6 weeks, that newborn period is very unpredictable. You know, you're healing from birth, the baby's trying to figure out life, sleeps most of the time. So what we would do while we were on leave together was just chill either on the couch or in bed with the baby. And my husband would watch One Piece because it's just a show that like I was invested in, and I would do like be reading or something. But he watches One Piece dubbed. So I would get the audio and I'm like, oh, this sounds kind of good. And I would be like watching it on the low while he's watching it. And he was actually, when we started watching it together, he was in the 200 episodes, the one arc where Robin gets kidnapped and all the Straw Hats have to save her. And it was just really, really, really good. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to just have to start it on my own. Like, I can't believe that I'm into it. But I realized what made me approach getting into it was that, you know, One Piece has like 1,000 episodes, so it seems very daunting. But once you cut out the OP and the ED, and then every episode they do a recap, the episode itself is anywhere from 15 to 19 minutes long. And that's very feasible to me compared to, you know, like 30 minutes or whatever. So I started it myself. I finished the first season like 2 days ago, and I really enjoyed it. And I see the hype. I get it. They put crack in this show. It is amazing, and I'm so glad that I gave it a chance. I'm not in a rush to watch it. It's definitely something that I have a specific routine where I will put it on because I am watching it sub, and I watch most things sub at first because that's how I get off my phone and I have to focus because, you know, sub, you look away, you miss everything. So that's that with One Piece. And finally, for the anime that I've watched this year, I'm gonna touch on the movies that I watched, and I'm just gonna the ones that I saw in theater were Belle, which is a Mamoru Hosoda film. Absolutely loved it. The soundtrack is amazing. I could watch it a million times. It was really, really good. Jujutsu Kaisen 0. I saw it in theaters subbed. I rewatched it at home dub. 10 out of 10 banger. Absolutely cannot wait for season 2 next year. Oh my god, I will pass away. It is so good. I saw The Deer King. That was cute. It was good. It wasn't like the best ever, but it was awesome. And then the Dragon Ball Z movie, or Dragon Ball Super, as I don't know. Guys, I don't watch Dragon Ball Z, but it was a good movie and it was fun to watch it in theaters. And then Bubble, which came out on Netflix. Saw that at home and it was good. And yeah, that's the anime that I have watched in 2022. So now on to anime that I will be watching in 2023. Now, I just put a bunch of stuff on my list. I always go through Annie's list and see what they have coming out in the next year. So I just have it organized by season. And somebody's, listen, I might watch an episode or two. Like, I always give everything a chance. I try to watch 1 or 2 episodes. If I drop it, I drop it, but your girl tried. So, and there's going to be more that's on this list because any list, you know, they do what they can, but there's always stuff that later comes out and then later is added on to the list. So I will start with winter 2023. Bungo Stray Dogs season 4. Y'all already know. I am so excited. We are in there. Inspector season 2. This one I've been waiting 2 years for because I think, yeah, season 1 came out in 2020 and it was really enjoyable. We have Tomo-chan is a Girl. This one I'm excited for, and this is also getting dubbed, and the dub cast that was announced is really awesome. So I think I'm going to check it out in both languages if I really enjoy it. The Angel Next Door spoils me rotten. I don't know, the little picture looked cute. Kubo Won't Let Me Be Invisible. Also one where the picture just looked cute. This next one I'm so excited for because I've actually read the manga, and that is The Ice Guy and His Cool Female Colleague. It is people in the workforce. It is romance with older people. I'm so excited. The manga was really, really cute. And I don't know what the episode length is going to be. I feel like it's going to be similar to like Cool Guys, like Play Cool Guys, where the episodes are like 10, 15 minutes long. I don't have that confirmed though. That's just a guess. But if they're 23-minute episodes, I'm still in there. We have The Way of the House Husband season 2. I liked season 1. It took me a while to get into it because the animation style was weird, but the more I watched it, I feel like it made sense with the story. So I'm excited for season 2 because y'all know that's my man. We also have the Sasaki to Milano movie that's coming out. You know I'm excited about that. And then there's going to be a special with Hirano to Kaigura, the other couple in Sasaki and Milano. I'm so excited. This next one, this one I just learned about like 2 days ago, and it's called Buddy Daddies. And there's like a little trailer, but I'm confused because the Annie list entry says it's a boys' love, but there's not really like a synopsis available, and I didn't get that feel from the trailer, but it looked cute anyway, so I'm gonna check it out. And then the last one for winter is Kakuriyo season 5. Now I'm being really ambitious having this on my list because I am behind. I still need to watch season 2, 3, and 4. But I really like Kakuriyo. I think it's so fun, especially like if you're somebody that works, you just be relating to her whole entire life. So I do want to catch up and get that finished so I can be caught up to season 5. In the spring, we have Demon Slayer season 3. Y'all know I'm excited. The Ancient Magus Bride season 2. This one I'm excited for. I was watching season 1 as it was airing, but I didn't finish it and I completely forgot everything that happened. So I'm going to rewatch season 1 and then be ready to jump right into season 2. These next couple ones, I don't really know what they're about, but they looked good. And I seen the little trailers for them. Kimi wa Hokugago Insomnia, something about 2 people who can't sleep. Sign me up. Then we have Yamada-kun to level 999. I think this is like a gamer guy and a girl who's not a gamer. It looked cute. A Galaxy Next Door. I read the synopsis, completely forgot. And The Marginal Service. This one, y'all have seen the picture for because I think it went viral on Twitter. It's like people naked, but then there was like something covering them. The Annie list page doesn't list it to a manga or anything, so I think it might be an original anime, but don't quote me on that. I have no idea what the show is about, but everybody looked hot and it looks hilarious, just judging from the promo. So I'm excited about that. And then in the summer, so far from what they have listed, Jujutsu Kaisen season 2, you already know. I'm excited. The second core of Bleach, the 1,000-year war, blood war, that's coming out. Hopefully, I already told you guys my Bleach situation. Hopefully, I'm caught up by then. I will find a way. And I think that's it that I had. As you know, way more anime is gonna be released and put into this for what will come out in 2023. But like I said, I'm always try giving 1 or 2 episodes a try of something, even if it doesn't end up being for me. I always like giving everything a chance, and I'm excited. I feel like there's a lot of good stuff coming, and then there's a lot of manga and stuff coming too. We gonna be eating. I think we ate this fall, but I think next year we're really gonna be eating, especially because Jujutsu Kaisen is coming back, and that's one of my faves, and I'm so excited. But yeah, so that's it for the anime recap, and now let's talk about my content plans for 2023. So as I've already said in my welcome back to podcasting episode a couple months ago, 2022 was a real sleeper year for me, content creation wise, which I have no problem with because of all the changes in my life. But I am so excited to continue making content. And next year, y'all, it's just really going to be really, really good. And I am excited about what I have planned. So, of course, the podcast is going to continue. Of course, I'm going to keep trying to get anime industry folks into on the podcast. I'm always shooting my shot. Sometimes I hear back, sometimes I don't. I put a pause on that like in November because I know the holidays. Ain't nobody trying to be on a podcast. So I'm excited. Once January is in swing, just start shooting my shot again and getting different, voice actors, directors, people who do ADR, like really behind the scenes people. I'm excited with who I had so far this year, but next year definitely gonna elevate that. Another thing that I'm working on, and I will accomplish this goal next year, is making YouTube partner. I absolutely love making videos. It is literally one of my favorite parts of content creation, and then afterwards it's interviewing people. But I've never been somebody that's like creative with my hands. I've always been like creative with words and like graphic design. So the fact that like video editing, it's just like I have a vision in mind. I create the content. Like it's so many moving pieces with everything that I enjoy. The recording aspect, the editing aspect, the content itself, and challenging myself. So I'm really going to work hard to make my YouTube partnership, to get into the YouTube partner program. And I've also been working on shorts and reels and just focusing there on that front. You may have noticed on my Instagram that I've been posting reels. I don't think I'm taking myself back on TikTok. The last time I logged in TikTok, there was just a lot of posts from people of color and Black creators, expressing how TikTok is doing them dirty. And not that I think any of these other apps are better, but TikTok sometimes overwhelms me, and I don't want to be a part of that right now. So I'm definitely focusing on Instagram Reels and Shorts, because I do think the pay over there, if you reach the thresholds that they want you to reach, is a little bit more transparent. So I'm excited to start creating more Reels content, more Shorts, and videos in general. And I also am looking forward to continuing my Clamp reread series for YouTube. I'm so excited that I finished X this year and we jumped into Magic Knight Ray Earth. And there's so much good Clamp stuff. The more recognizable titles are coming up: Chobits, Angelic Layer, Cardcaptor Sakura, XX Holic, Savasa Reservoir Chronicles, and I'm so excited to tackle that in my Clamp reread series. I'm also starting another series on YouTube that I've been talking about wanting to do for about 2 or 3 years on my Twitter. And I was like, I'm going to wait till I'm done with the Clamp series. But because I'm reading and analyzing all the Clamp stuff, it can take a while. So I'm just going to run this series incongruent with the Clamp series. And that is a shoujo rewatch series where I rewatch shoujo from the 2000s that I love and talk about, how I felt then, how I felt now, and, get into all that good stuff. And of course, just random other anime related videos. Sometimes I just want to make a question video, or I want to do a tag video, or I want to haul something. And I love the freedom that having like a YouTube channel presents with that. In terms of my blog, I'm going to keep doing manga reviews. I think you guys know I leave specifically the boys love manga. I review them on there. I am on Tokyo Pop's press list, and I actually have a bunch of reviews that I need to write. But with Tokyo Pop, they send you the press list, the kit in advance. So I have access to all these titles that they are available digitally, but they haven't come out in print yet. And I try to coincide my review to come out when the print is available or right about to come out, so then people can grab it, because I know a lot of us, we're collectors, so we like grabbing the print edition. But I have Tokyo Pop, with what they have coming out next year, and not even just boys love, because they're getting some Josie series too, and I am so excited. Manga people, we eating next year. We are absolutely eating, and it's gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited. I am also wanting to work on writing more for my blog, like different reviews for anime and just commentary on different things. I absolutely love writing. If you've been following me for a while, you know I used to write for CBR. And I took a step back because I never said this publicly, but I went back to college in 2021. I just graduated. Shout out to your girl. But as a result, like I was writing for school. I was like, I can't write for school and personally. So I took a step back from writing different things. But I absolutely love writing, and I'm going to be bringing different types of written content to my blog, and also pitching for different websites to write for them as well, because your girl is a writer and she loves writing, and that's something that I enjoy doing. The last thing that, not the last thing, because everything could change and there's probably more things that I want to do and don't have like written down. But the last thing that I'm focusing on is getting back into conventions. I love conventions. Y'all know 2021 was the year of conventions for me. I went to like 6 or 7 and I had mad fun. It was mad fun. And I don't know if you guys know this. If you also follow Ari from Sundari, she recently moved to Pennsylvania where I live. And she's like an hour out from me, and we have a bunch of plans to hit up Pennsylvania conventions and create content together that way. And I'm so excited because I love conventions. There are some out-of-state ones that I want to go to. I would love to go to DreamCon. I'm going to apply as press. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. But I also have some like personal travel coming up next year, so I got to be kind of selective to where I'm traveling to. But I'm excited to get back into conventions because I love conventions, and it's always so fun getting there and meeting people and just interviewing people on the spot, interviewing voice actors or guests that come to the convention, and I'm excited to get back into that. In general, 2023 is just, I have a lot of things planned, and the fact that I'm done with school, which was a huge priority for me, and that's why a lot of my content took a step back, because it was school, house buying, and then baby. And all of these things were very, very important. But now that the school aspect is done, you know, having a baby is unpredictable, but because I work full time and I have full-time childcare, it's a lot easier to like plan things and get things done. So I'm really excited, y'all. I just on the Wonder of Anime level, 2023 is going to be amazing. And I'm so excited. Even if I do one video, even if I do one podcast, if I go to one con, just the fact that I have plans to create, and it just gets so excited when I think about the future, just makes me so happy. And I'm always going to devote time into my brand, because doing this, creating, is not only like a hobby, it's a passion. It makes me happy. It's just stress relief. It's something that, of course, I would love to like blow up and get hired by like Crunchyroll or something. But even if that never happens, content creating to me is an outlet. It is a community. I've made so many amazing friends, and it's just something that I pour a lot into because I get so much out of it. But yeah, I'm so excited. And now I'm looking at the account of this episode, and I was like, wow, I did not intend to talk for this long. I thought this was gonna be like a 15-minute episode. Well, whatever. Anyways, y'all, I hope you all have a happy new year. What are your content creating plans and goals if you want to share? I used to not share stuff because I like, oh, I don't want to jinx it, whatever. But I'm also in the like, you got to speak things into existence. You got to get to manifest, and you got to write these things down, put them on a list, put them in a note, put them in your planner, put them on your vision board. Like, we're making it happen, y'all. We're making it happen. So I hope you all have a wonderful new year. I hope you're bringing it in with your loved ones or by yourself, doing something that you love. And I hope you stay safe and warm if you're up here where this weather has been unpredictable. But take care, y'all. And I'm so excited for everything that's coming next year. Have a happy new year.